Hey guys, Jess from Knockout Print Shop. It has been a while since I've done a video. I think my last video was probably in, I don't know, February, March, something like that. So I am doing a video because it is 2024 planner launch time and I've got my hands on the 2024 Makselife Planner. So I am part of the review crew, so that is what I'll be doing. I'll be reviewing the new planner. I have already looked at it, so this is not a total first impressions, but I just basically opened the box, took the stuff out, flipped through it really quick, so I haven't like gone through it with detail. So we're gonna do that today. I'll show you how it was all packaged, all that stuff, give you some thoughts. I've got my current planner here to kind of compare, all that good stuff. If you hear click-clacking around in the background, I apologize. That is my dogs. Hopefully they do not start barking and create a ruckus. Anyways, okay, so we got the 2024 Makselife Planner here. My camera is set up above me, and I'm gonna try to not knock it over just to show you this. Oh, okay, we're gonna knock this over. Crap, hold on. Okay, so the box, as usual, packaged very nicely. So this is the, I don't know if you can see this. This is the pattern on the outside of the actual shipping box. But it comes with this like insert here on top before you even see your products. And this, little quote, her branding and her packaging is on point. Sierra's really good at that. She's creative and has an awesome eye for that stuff and has a great designer and team of people. So anyways, if you're into packaging and stuff, she does great here. So she's kind of got this little, 3-step process on how to show the world you're using your Makselife Planner, get your rewards program, earn credit, go to the video series, all that. So this is really nicely packaged and an introduction to the product. Let me flip this open again without flipping my camera off the table. And this quality of this video may not be as top-notch as in the past or as good lighting. I'm using a ring light instead of all of our studio lights because those are up in the attic because I haven't been filming videos and I wanted more closet space. So hopefully this video still is a good quality and you can see everything well. Okay, so we also have this little insert here, postcard with the same content that's on that kind of cover thing. So you have that. You get a little sticker. This is pretty cute. Her color, branding, and fonts. I'm sure everyone is a different sticker. I think, so this is the 2023 like little reflection notebook. I believe I don't remember if you get these free with purchase or how that works. So I probably should shut my mouth because I'm not very well prepared to film this video and I don't know all the details. But I think this is potentially a gift with purchase or incredibly affordable. But this was in mine. I didn't order this. It just was put into the cart. So again, go to Makselife on Instagram and she's going to have all the things you need to know about all this stuff. So this is a nice little booklet to take some time at the end of this year and go through how this year went for you. I didn't use mine last year. I don't think I opened mine last year. But as I'm looking at this now, it's pretty nice. So I think this is a nice little tool. And again, everything is individually packaged, great branding, all that good stuff. This is a nice quality notebook. So if you're into doing this kind of stuff and keeping it, these are really aesthetically pleasing if you are a planner keeper. I am a planner thrower awayer, so I do not keep stuff. But this is nice and compact. And if I ever wanted to look back on my year and keep that, that's kind of cute. Okay, the other thing before we get into the planner that I bought, she's got some really great products, including some cute little sticky note packages of sticky notes. I went with this little mini stickies, and there's a dark and the pastel color palette. I picked the pastel. I haven't even looked at these yet. Do they come out in individual chunks? So supposedly, which I can see from here, is this is like the width of the columns. Maybe a little smaller, but we'll have to see. But I think that's pretty cool because if you use traditional sticky notes, like these small ones, they're usually too long for the date on the month view or in the column. So I'm curious to see, we'll try that out when we open the planner. So this is super cute, nice and compact, easy to throw in your bag, has all your colors if you want to coordinate your sticky notes with your areas of life. So I think that's a cool product. They also have a bigger version that's got like different size sticky notes and kind of patterns and stuff on it. Thought about getting that, but for me, this is more useful. Again, she's got a few other cute accessories. You can check those out with other Makselife Review Crew people, Makselife's Instagram, all that stuff. They've got all the information you need. Okay, here is the planner. Again, packaged nice and safely. We will take off all this plastic. And then we have the keepsake box, which I think when you're buying a you know, basically $80 planner. I believe this is $78. Again, I'm not super well prepared for this video, so I don't have all the details. My goal is to write a follow-up blog with this video, so hopefully I can give you more of that information. But again, Moxie's got all that information. So the keepsake box, I think, if you're a planner keeper, and honestly, even if you're not, if you're gonna pay $80 for a planner, having a nice box to either keep it in, store it in, for it to just be, you know, sent to you in outside of the shipping box, I think is key. Not to bring up Inkwell Press, but in this Makselife video, but that is one thing I was very disappointed with in the past couple of years as she shifted her planner business, is that there's like no good packaging anymore, and you just get it in like a bubble mailer. Anyways, okay, so Moxie doesn't do that. She's got this awesome, really high quality box, and it's also bubble wrapped. So this thing most likely will not come damaged. So you can see all the layers of packaging we had to go through to get to our planner. All right, so this is the one I picked. I did not pick any of the patterns this year. Last year I went with this striped one. It was actually my friend Andy that designed this, and she's awesome, so I wanted to get her planner. But I typically like more basic, simple stuff, and a lot of the design this year were more floral, some had text on them, and just not my style. Really pretty if you're into those more intricate designs, floral designs, like words or sayings on your planner. I wanted something more just like sleek and professional. So I went with this one. I really do like the navy blue with the silver strap. I think that's a great color combination. And you probably are noticing instantly that we have a new coil. So like I've done in the past, I'm going to talk about the new planner while I compare it to the previous year. So we have the two, can we see this in frame, side by side, 2023, 2024. So she had previously, years past, gone with the gold double O, I think these are called, rings, and this year upgraded, I don't know if it's upgraded, but changed to the silver coil. At first glance, I was like, man, I really like the double O, but I will say this seems to be higher quality. It seems to be more durable. That is one of the problems with these double O's, is they are much easier to bend. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but mine's kind of flat right here, which doesn't bother me because mine sits on my desk. But I do think that coil binding is more durable and resilient than these O bindings that can like bend and warp, and sometimes the colors aren't super great. I mean, I like this gold, but again, so that's off the bat what we see here. But again, your covers are going to be, you know, the same. Obviously, she did silver here, so this would coordinate with the coil. So again, nice cover. It's kind of like, and if you can hear that noise, it almost sounds like a vinyl-y material. So I'm going to guess this is pretty resilient and a durable cover. So let's pop it open. You can see, just like in any planner, these are all made with chipboard. So when that little strap is on for a long time, you're going to get sometimes a little indent here. Let me see if I got that on this guy. Sorry, this thing is super dirty. Well, it looks like, I feel like, let me make sure. I think the chipboard, for some reason, I think, and this could be me, I don't know, guys. I think this chipboard is a little thinner. I'm not like criticizing. I just feel like this feels like harder to bend and less pliable for some reason. This seems like it has more give in it. I don't know. I don't know if that's new, different, or if I'm hallucinating it, but it does feel like, it's still like durable and strong, but it just feels a little bit less rigid, if that makes sense. It looks like my only beef not beef, I shouldn't be using such strong language, but it looks like because of the fabric that this is, that over time you might get, like, this would probably get some oil stains on it kind of easily. I kind of see a different color blue there, and maybe some wear in the corners. You know, just kind of a navy dyed vinyl material. I don't know. I'm curious to see how it holds up. It's pretty. I don't really get super picky. I mean, obviously you can see there's like dirt and crap on mine. I don't really care. But again, this is the cover. Okay, let's keep rocking and rolling. We obviously have this inside sheet here. Compare that to last year. This was kind of like the pattern, but same kind of structure. All right, we look at the inside. This page always the same. You can see here she just put vertical addition. So clearly I got the vertical. That's what I have from now, this year, whatever you want to call it. So it's just a little bit of an aesthetic difference. It does come with this today bookmark, which I think is great. That's one thing that drove everybody crazy with Inkwell when she stopped giving the bookmarks for free. So I think that's a nice little freebie to put in there. It's got the cute little Moxie symbol. It's nice to have, you know, a bookmark, a ruler, a date marker, whatever, things like that. So I'm going to try to keep these two planners close by because now we're going into comparison time. Okay, so this is the same. Tabs are the same as usual. We open up and we have her nice little welcome letter. We can see this is the same as the previous year. Nothing different there. And then we flip in, and I'm pretty sure, oh, actually, it looks like they may have made some edits to, okay, hold on. All right, let's see. New planner on the left. So aesthetically designed fonts, all of that layout is the same. As I'm glancing really quickly here on the last year, which is 2023, this year, she talks about this gratitude heart, and now there's this wheel of life icon. So this was all about noting why the little heart was in the bottom area to kind of like make a little gratitude. This says a wheel of life, daily reminder to check in with your goals to highlight. So that's maybe a new kind of part of her system. I don't know if she's moving away from gratitude and more to just checking in with your goals, but that was just something I quickly noted. Colors are all the same. Printing quality is the same. All of these instructions are the same. Okay, let's go through here. Compass. Again, all of this is exactly the same. I don't see anything different as far as instructions or layout of this page. And then we go into your assessment. Again, little icon, layout, colors, all of that is going to be exactly the same as the previous year. This is like foundational to the Makselife goal setting system. Then we go into the intention section. Yep, this is the same layout as the previous year. Everything here is the same. I don't think she had to do much editing to any of these internal goal pages because I think last year she got it pretty nailed down how she wanted it. And the layout really improved, chunking this content out so it didn't look like you were reading a novel. So you're writing your goals instructions. Again, last year's the same thing here. All of the little graphics and everything are the same. Talks about your goals. Okay, I'm not going to keep comparing every page. This stuff's the same. I will tell you when I get to something different. Same. Okay. Now, this is a change that I noted, and I was flipping through. I'm like, no. Guys, this is personal preference. I freaking hate dot grid. I cannot write in a straight line to save my life. And as I'm complaining, I'm looking down and I'm wrong. It was dot grid last year too. But there is a section in the new planner that went from line to dot grid. So right now I'm full of crap. But so you can see this is exactly the same. I did okay with semi-writing straight, but I prefer lines. It's personal preference. But these pages are exactly the same. Colors did obviously not change. Again, all of this is fundamental to her system. The one thing I am noticing that's different, you might not be able to see this, but her little logo, Makselife, is right here in the spine of the coil. It was not on the pages last year. Don't know why she did that. Not an issue, but just to point that difference out. And then you get into your vision board. That's all as is. The goal setting tips, same thing. Even this little quote here is the same. Okay, so we went through the goal setting instructions and we're good. We get into the months and you'll see that nothing is different here. The improvement she made last year, which making the color for each month more relevant to the month, like January being blue, winter, cold, snow, blah, blah, blah. February is red. So she did make that edit last year to make this kind of more logically make sense versus just kind of running through the different colors just randomly one per month. So this is the month spread. You can see the month spread here is exactly the same. There's no changes to these quotes. So you're going to have exactly the same exact planner that you had the previous year. Trying to just glance here and see. I do notice less holidays. So if you look off the bat, like this said New Year's Day and New Year's Day observed. Oh, because that's right, because it was on a Sunday. So that's why that one's there. Looks like last year she had the Lunar New Year. I don't know anything about that, so I don't know. That's not on this one. All right, so we get into the month view of the goals. That looks exactly the same as last year. This is the same, okay? this notes or weekly kind of reflection thing is the same. Here we got that. Okay, so no real changes at all. Okay, so I see where we have this change with the the little icon. So right here, it's kind of hard to see, but this is the little wheel of life icon. And in previous years, it was always the gratitude heart. So it looks like she's encouraging people to see that little Moxie wheel of life icon and take a couple minutes to, check in with your goals, how you did with stuff that day. So yeah, everything looks per usual here, no differences. Let's flip through to the very back of the month for your monthly reflections. This is the same as usual. So where did I see, maybe I was making something up. I thought something was previously lined and went to dot grid, but now I'm hallucinating, I guess. Okay, so yeah, you've got February in here, and February is the red, so all of your accent colors. Oh, wait a second. No, that's right. Just the month is red. Just the month accent color. So the day of the week and the date is red. That's right. And then the internal pages, she went more neutral last year and kept that this year, is the Makselife kind of bluish gray. That's correct. And then you see her little copyrighted logo there. That's the only, this and the little wheel of life at the bottom are the only changes on this spread. Okay, sorry, got a little bit confused there. I will say I am noticing that the vibrancy of the month and the date span for the week under the weekly actions does seem like a brighter print, and some of these seem brighter. So it seems like the color payoff on the printed headers and stuff seems a little better. Not sure if she used a different printer or it's just, sometimes that stuff happens randomly. But yeah, I mean, you can see, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this is definitely a more saturated printing, or just a little different than the previous year, but the quotes and the text and the design is exactly the same. March is of course green, and then your internal pages, like your dates span on your weekly action, will be green, but then all your internal pages will be gray. Let me just check really quick and see if I'm hallucinating on these, there being less holidays on here. What am I on? St. Patrick's Day. Okay. It looks like there are different holidays. Okay, guys, I don't know. Okay, so last year she had Employee Appreciation Day in March. That's on there. International Women's Day was on there. Looks like on the 6th was Holly Begins and Purim Begins. That's not on the new one. She does have daylight savings and has Ramadan on. No, Ramadan's here. And Ramadan's here. Okay. First day of spring is on both. Obviously, St. Patrick's Day is on both. She's got Palm Sunday, but maybe that's okay. Oh no, Holly's here. So these holidays clearly start on different days, and I don't know anything about holidays. Okay, so that doesn't matter. No, I think I made it up about like holidays being different. I think it just depends. Certain holidays are not the same day every year. They're just based on different things. Okay, so anyways, we get to April, it's the same. So basically, without going through every single one, May, yep, that's good. June is teal still, yep, we're good there. So the planner is literally the same exact planner as last year. Every month is still the same colors. I will say again, I think maybe the color saturation on this year's planner is a tiny bit deeper and better. Not quite as faint. Let's see, October. Yep. So use, orange there. We got November. Okay. December. We'll get to the back and see if there's anything different. And then we get into the extras. So let's see here, extras. So this is last year. So these are exactly the same layout, same colors, all that. What else? Let me get into some lined pages. That is the same. Okay, so I think I must have been making stuff up. Nothing changed from dot grid or from line to dot grid. Then you've got your cute little folder. I think last year this was gray. So it's gray with the pinstripe design. This year it matches this box with this like lined thing. And then you get your little sticker sheet, which was the same as last year. And again, like I always say, these sticker colors to me are completely off from the actual Moxie colors. But it's nice to have. I mean, if you want to grab something and you just need something really quick to make a note of, and then you get your little accordion guy here. And last year this was that more asterisk thing. Is my video still recording? Oh dear God. I haven't done this in a while and things are being weird. Let me make sure. Yes, my iPad just decided to disconnect. Okay, so we'll make sure I can see this. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. I don't have too much to say. Usually, you know me, I'll go through with a fine-tooth comb and really pick things apart, but I mean, she hasn't really, and understandably so, made many updates, if any, to this product. Let me see, am I in frame? Stay here, Jess. Okay, so there's not many updates. The coil is, I think, at first impressions, the biggest update. Some people are gonna like it, some people aren't. I initially didn't because I prefer the gold, but I think this is a really good, sturdy coil that I think is an upgrade, honestly, even though I prefer like the gold look of this. I think it's great. I'm curious to see how this cover material holds up and how, you know, if I'm right and this chipboard is a little more pliable. Again, I could totally be like making that up, but other than that, I mean, it's a great planner. It's nice that she added this little bookmark in. You know, it's everything you can expect on a Moxie. Same paper quality, same system, you know, construction quality is great. It is a good planner if you like having a goal system, a pretty in-depth goal system in your weekly planner. Obviously, as you guys know, the pro and the con to this system and this planner is because it's an integrated goal setting system, it is a bulky planner. So if you're somebody that needs to bring your planner to and from work or kids things or activities, you know, this is not a light, slim throw in a, you know, I mean, it's a bigger planner. And some people do not like that and some people don't care. I set mine on my desk. I don't have to bring it anywhere. If I do, it's just not that big of a deal. So that's just something to think about. I don't think she's coming out with my dream product, which is the Makselife inserts, either unpunched or disc style dated. I don't think that's from what I can see, that's not a thing, unfortunately. I would love to go back to rings with my vegan leather or faux leather inkwell press covers and then be able to, like, you know, maybe keep a few months at a time, so really make this planner less bulky. But I did not see that on any of the Review Crew information. So maybe we can all keep dreaming if you're in Team Disc like I am. So anyways, all right, I'm going to quit rambling. I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you are a Makselife fan, you're not going to be dissatisfied with this product. It is great as usual. If you're new to Makselife and you are curious about it, I think this is a great year to start. Definitely some improvements in this, at least this ring construction. And it's a great system for those of you, again, that want a goal planner. Okay, guys, that's all I got for you today. I hope everybody is doing well and excited about the planner launch season this year. I may do another video just giving you guys a little update on my life and my planner in case you're interested. But that's it. Hope you're all well, and I will talk to you soon.